What you're shaming yourself for might actually be your greatest strength. But only if you learn to embrace it. Greetings, seeker of wisdom. Today, we begin a journey inward, not to polish the mask we wear for the world, but to sit with the cracks in our soul. To learn not how to be flawless, but how to live freely, even because of our flaws. The Stoics, those timeless teachers of the mind, Epictetus, Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, they did not concern themselves with perfection. They sought truth. And the truth is simple. We are all flawed. We are all incomplete. And that is not a curse. That is an opportunity. So today, let us reflect together on the unexpected benefits of embracing our flaws, not from a place of shame, but of wisdom. Epictetus said, "If you wish to be beautiful, make your flaws part of the design." A cracked vase still holds water. A tree twisted by the wind still grows toward the sun. So why do we see flaws in ourselves as reasons for self-hatred? To a Stoic, our flaws are not accidents. They are marks of nature's personalization, unique to us, shaping our path. We try so hard to erase them. But the Stoic sees, the pursuit of flawlessness is itself the greatest flaw. Because it leads to arrogance, fear, and constant dissatisfaction. Instead, observe what the Stoics observed: everything in the cosmos has imperfections. And they are essential to its beauty. Just as a sculptor uses every chip and contour to shape his masterpiece, your character is shaped by your flaws, not in spite of them. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. When you accept your flaws, you stop fearing that others will expose them. There is no shame in what you've already embraced. This is one of Stoicism's hidden teachings. Invulnerability does not come from perfection, but from self-possession. Let us reflect. You fear rejection because you think your flaws make you unworthy. You hide your anger or anxiety because you see them as failures. But the Stoic instead says, bring these into the light. Examine them. Learn their roots. Master them. Resilience is not in pretending your armor has no dents. It's in learning how to fight well, even with dents. When you are no longer ashamed of who you are, you become free. And freedom, inner freedom, is the Stoic's ultimate goal. Seneca said, "We are all limp, wounded creatures limping toward virtue." Consider this: when you hide your flaws, you build walls. But when you embrace them, you open doors, especially to others. Have you ever noticed that the people you trust the most are not the most perfect, but the most honest? Your flaws can become bridges of empathy. When you own your struggles, your temper, your impatience, your failures, you become someone others can relate to. You remind them, you are not alone. And isn't that the root of human strength? Connection, understanding, brotherhood. This is no small thing. To the Stoic, society is built on mutual understanding and rational cooperation. If your honesty about your flaws can make someone else feel safe to be honest too, that is virtue in action. Marcus Aurelius said, "What stands in the way becomes the way." Your flaws are not barriers to success. They are the path to success, if you choose to use them. Let me explain. Your anger shows where you lack control. Your procrastination reveals where you lack purpose. Your jealousy points to where you lack gratitude. So what does a Stoic do? He does not curse the emotion. He investigates it. He thanks it. And then, he transcends it. The Stoic mind is like a craftsman. It doesn't throw away the broken part. It repairs, refines, and reinvents. Every time you embrace a flaw, examine it, and act to rise above it, you practice virtue. And virtue is the only good in Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius said, "A man must stand erect, not be kept erect by others." To embrace your flaws is to live in harmony with reality. The Stoic sees clearly. Trying to appear flawless is a performance. And every performance requires an audience. You live for their approval. But when you accept your flaws, you stop performing. You start being. You ground yourself not in others' opinions, but in your own reason. You stop asking, "Am I good enough?" and begin asking, "Am I living in accordance with nature and virtue?" Perfection is an illusion that disconnects you from the present. Acceptance brings you back. Here. Now. Whole. There is a Japanese philosophy called wabi-sabi. The beauty of things imperfect, impermanent, and incomplete. It echoes Stoicism beautifully. The cracks in the pottery are filled with gold. They are honored. Celebrated. That is what your flaws can be. If you accept them. If you use them. If you wear them like a warrior's scars. Evidence not of defeat, but of survival. So I ask you today, what flaw have you been hiding that might actually teach you something? What part of yourself have you condemned that might be a doorway to virtue? What if the thing you are most ashamed of is the thing that will set you free? Remember, you are not here to be perfect. You are here to become wise. And every flaw, every scar, every crack, is a whisper from the universe, inviting you to return to yourself. Embrace your flaws, not as weights to carry, but as tools to carve your path to strength, clarity, and peace. That is the Stoic way.